Hey guys, it's Redflex95 here with Slay the Spire. In the last episode, we did just a basic run trying to grind up Ascension. I basically took a long break, and while off screen, I also grinded up to Ascension 20 for you guys, so you guys don't have to see 16 plus more episodes of me doing the same thing again and again with the same character. So, saved you guys a lot of time. I did off screen get one trophy that was for beating Ascension 10, and the next one we need is for beating it at max level, which is level 20, and it is not going to be easy. Just to show you what I mean, I'm just going to reset here. I didn't matter to me what the run was. All these levels, which I'll explain from level 1, stack on top each other. So now we have elites that spawn more often on the map. Normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier, meaning they do more damage. Heal less after boss battles. This one's not that hard with Ironclad, which is why I'm using him as the main class for this run. Start each run damaged. Again, Ironclad kind of makes this mute. Normal enemies are tougher. Same thing with elites and bosses, meaning more HP. Start each run cursed. The curse is actually not that big of a deal. It goes away after the turn because it's ethereal. Fewer potion slots. You have 2 instead of 3 now. Upgraded cards appear less often. Poor bosses. Lower max HP, which is kind of a pain. Unfavorable events. Unfavorable events. This one's kind of 50-50 for me. Honestly, I don't really mind this. I've gotten some pretty decent events anyway. So at the end of the day, it is a little annoying, but not as bad as it sounds. Shops are more costly. This one really sucks. Normal enemies have more challenging movesets. Elites have more challenging movesets. Bosses have more challenging movesets. And the number 20 double boss, meaning at Act 3 we had to fight 2 bosses back to back, and any buffs and resources you used don't come back. They do not move from boss 1 to boss 2. So if you have a build that's all strength focused and say limit break and your limit breaks are exhausted, I don't think you get those exhausted cards back. You're screwed. So if you're doing a strength build, I highly recommend upgrading your limit breaks. So that is the rundown for that. As for other things I want to discuss briefly, this is going to be kind of like a separate take, because that way I don't have to keep saying this at the beginning of every single video. Effective basically immediately, I'm going to be essentially canceling Dragon Quest. It is a fun game, but I'm not going to be having a lot of time to do that coming up in the next month or 2. This is why I wanted to get this done as soon as possible. I'm essentially going to be unable to Let's Play for a long time, and I would honestly prefer to do some streaming type stuff every now and then rather than a ton of just 15 to 40 minute videos. It's just kind of something I've been wanting to do for a while, and with my gaming PC collecting dust upstairs, I figured, you know what, I have a couple of days off, I could do some content with that, but I do want to finish this first because it's been too long of a break, you know. So I'm sorry, Dragon Quest is effectively canceled. I will probably be deleting the videos in the next couple weeks. I'm just kind of lazy. But that's another thing, is I need to focus on some things in my personal life, and my motivation to do those things are basically zero, since I would honestly prefer to do this. But I need to basically put the brakes on this for the time being to focus on things like getting my driver's license, which I don't have still. I'm getting to that. Focusing on community college, which I'm starting in August, that kind of thing. And that's all I'm going to go into when it comes to details, because it's kind of getting more private at the moment, at this point. So I'm getting a bit personal, I mean. So with that said, I do apologize for that. I really kind of, I would say, jumped the shark on that one, but it happens. You know, people make mistakes. I'm not, I'm only human, you know. Cue that one song from something Ragman. I forgot the name of the band, but anyway, See you guys in a second.